Chapter 8 Static Electricity. Hello, students. Have you ever rubbed a balloon on your hair and seen your hair stand up? Or received a tiny shock when you touched a metal doorknob? These are signs of something called static electricity. In this chapter, we will explore what static electricity is, how it is created, and where we can see it in real life, even in lightning. What is static electricity? Static electricity means electricity that stays in one place. It happens when two objects are rubbed together and charges build up on them. For example, if you rub a balloon on your head and then bring it near small bits of paper, they get attracted. That is static electricity at work. Discovery of electric charge. Long ago, a Greek philosopher named Thales noticed something interesting. He saw that when amber, a type of stone, was rubbed with fur, it could attract tiny objects. This led to the discovery of electric charge, the force behind static electricity. Static electricity. Types of charges. There are two kinds of charges: positive charge, negative charge. And remember the rule: like charges repel, two positive or two negative charges push away from each other. Unlike charges attract, one positive and one negative pull toward each other. Charging objects by rubbing. When you rub two objects together, like a plastic pen on dry hair, electrons move from one object to the other. The object that gains electrons becomes negatively charged. The one that loses electrons becomes positively charged. That is how objects get charged. Detecting charge, the electroscope. How do we know if something has static electricity on it? We use a tool called an electroscope. It has a metal rod, a metal disc, and thin metal leaves. When a charged object touches the disc, the leaves spread apart. This shows that the object has electric charge. Lightning, a natural static discharge. Have you seen lightning in the sky during rain? That's not just light, it is static electricity in action. Here's what happens. Electric charges build up in clouds. When the charge becomes too much, it gets released suddenly, and we see a flash of lightning. It's like nature's way of balancing charges, but in a big, powerful way. Safety from lightning. Lightning is beautiful, but it can also be dangerous. So here are some safety tips. Stay indoors during a storm. Do not stand under a tree or near water. Avoid using mobile phones or touching metal objects. Stay away from open fields. Your safety is always more important than watching the storm. Conclusion. Let's quickly remember what we learned today. Static electricity is created when objects are rubbed and charges build up. There are two types of charges, positive and negative. Like charges repel, opposite charges attract. We use an electroscope to detect electric charges. Lightning is a natural example of static electricity, and we must be careful when it occurs. So, Keep exploring the sparks around you and stay safe.